of the Max Mobile Celebrity Podcast. I am your host, AJ, along with our queen, Chanda, and the king over here,
Hello.
out here. This man out here fishing out here, catching up sharks and stuff, man. Julio,
That's
so man, Julio, man, that's the king over there.
that's
And
the
we
cut.
want to welcome everybody to the show today. And I hope everybody had a really good week. And I hope everybody, I know everybody's getting prepared for, I know it's a very weird Christmas this year, this pandemic. I know it's going to be very interesting, kind of like an isolated Christmas, but we ain't going to let that stop us. We're still going to have a good time and still, have your family and just have to be careful. That's all. We just have to be, just use your common sense. And, but we'll get past this. I'm sure hopefully this will be the last Christmas that we have to go through this and everybody can start hanging out with the family and friends. But nevertheless, we're going to be here to entertain you. And so we have two celebrity guests that are going to be on today. We have a Miss Nikki Hu that's going to be with us, and also Mr. Zack Johnson. So it's going to be we're going to get you a laugh on. Everybody's going to get their laugh on today. So we're going to have a good time today. And we're going to start off with, I got to get over here and mess around my man over here. Hey, Mr. Julio Hennessey. You know what? I tell you, man, this is the only man that can literally pull this off, man. This dude is so cool and so bad that this man can turn around and be sitting at a lake, got sharks swimming around him. I mean, he can turn around and just do a show, man, and keep a smile on his face. I tell you, ain't nobody else can do it. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. I tell you, man. But I'm going to be
the
bro. But anyway, we want to welcome everybody on this Saturday afternoon. And it's warming up here in the Tampa Bay area. Started out a little cool. We had a couple of cold days this week, but we're back up here and going to be back in the 70s later this afternoon. Hope everything is nice where you are. And we got some really good football coming on tomorrow as well. But right now, we're going to start with our queen and see how she's doing. Shonda, what's happening with you this week?
Hey, I'm doing well. A little under the weather this week, but COVID free still. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah. So apparently, the protocols have changed. If you all don't know, like if you present with any like one or two symptoms, they're going to test you for COVID. So if you come in saying, hey, my stomach's upset, I got a headache, I haven't, been, going to the bathroom like I should, whatever. They're like, oh, that's a COVID symptom and you need to have a COVID test. So, and that was a little unnerving because I knew I didn't have it, but still I'm glad I got tested and it came back negative. But, yeah, if you're kind of in the Tampa Bay area and you are with the Bay Care Network, they have new protocols in place. They're trying to catch, people with, very mild symptoms or folks who may be asymptomatic. So they're just widening the net, so to speak. That's what they told me. So anyway, but just a little bit of info for you guys out there. That's all that's going on with me.
Hey, speaking of this COVID, I just saw the news actually this morning. I'm not sure which country. I think it is in China. But they actually have a device now that's they're working on getting the licensing and getting it released. But there's a device now that actually is about 6 inches, is about anywhere between 5 or 6 inches long. And they actually kind of tape it on your chest. And it actually monitors your heart, your respiration, your lungs. It actually monitors in real time. And connected to an app. So they're saying that this device is going to allow people to be able to detect pre-symptoms of COVID before you actually, they claim that you have it. And wow. I thought that was very, very interesting.
Can you
go ahead, Julio?
I was saying when I was going to give y'all the North Carolina update. Our governor, Roy Cooper, has now dictated us to have a 10 o'clock curfew now.
What?
So from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. He don't want nobody in North Carolina making no moves. Sit your ass at home, sit down. So what everybody in North Carolina is saying, all the governor did was challenge all all of North Carolina to get drunk before 9 o'clock because that's the
That's
last
right.
call at all bars. So
Last
all my
call.
North get your ass home by 10. And don't go outside at 6 o'clock in the morning because Roy trying to lock your ass up right now for
Where's this at?
COVID-19. Yes.
Okay, where's this at, Julio?
North Carolina.
Oh,
North
North Carolina. Boy, they ain't
Carolina.
playing.
Mhm.
We was back on curfew, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Do
Wow.
not have your, without the proper paperwork. Are they gonna write some tickets or take you to jail? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All businesses, bars, last call, they're gonna be closed by 10. Ain't
Wow.
Wow.
old restrictions where you serve liquor after 10 11 o'clock. Now it's like you gotta be done by 9. So it's pretty it's going like that.
Hey, Julio, don't forget, let everybody know about your about the show next weekend.
Oh yes, man. I've been in Greensboro, North Carolina at the Epic Avis Event Center for my best friend comedy show. It's gonna be me, Amston Hughes, and Tommy Chung. Tommy Chung was on the Master P movie. I got the hook up. He was a crackhead dude. I mean, I know the
Oh
old
my
school.
God.
Funny dude. He was on tour one time with Ryan Davis. So funny guy. Greensboro, ready to tell y'all up, give y'all some Christmas laugh. And that's on the 18th, the day before my birthday. My birthday's on the 19th, so I'm doing a show
Okay. All right.
next weekend. The podcast on my birthday, so I'm gonna try not to be drunk.
Hey.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun next weekend, man. We're gonna have a nice surprise, and we're gonna be celebrating our co-host his birthday, and which is always a good thing. A good thing for every birthday. As we get older, man, every birthday we see, man, that's a blessing.
Oh yeah, every birthday I get looking find another gray hair would be a regular hair. It's a blessing. It's just it really is. Toes start turning gray. You know your ass getting old. I mean, that's the last. Your knucklehead.
That went over my head there, boy. Ooh, Lord.
AJ, your toe knuckle hair gray?
Ooh, boy, I tell you.
There's some furry feet on some women, some toes. They got some knuckle hair on their toes. They got some little afros down there on their feet. They chin them things.
You know what? You just gave me a flashback. My very first job that I had in high school, I worked on a women's shoe store.
Saw some hairy feet. Like, what the heck?
Well, I tell you, man, I didn't realize, man, there are so many different types of feet.
I can't.
I got one.
That was really weird.
When you saw that hairy foot, that she had a hairy lip to match.
Y'all don't understand what women got to go through, to make sure that the hair is only visible in the places that it's supposed to be.
And brush it to the side, okay?
Because when you get older, it's like, hold up, wait a minute. I just know there is not a hair sprouting out of my ankle. What the heck? Like, where that come from? So don't y'all can get away with having hair in weird places, but you see how y'all come for us when you just got one toe that's extra furry. You get dudes like Julio want to come for you. Hey, look, it was just a one toe, sir.
What do you say, Julio?
I'm gonna stay this way. I'm gonna get a little bit. I'm gonna one swipe that little motherfucker. I'm gonna get rid of it. One swipe. Don't get rid of that damn thing. Hell yeah!
I tell you.
Insulation. You need it.
Somebody hairy, but some of y'all dudes know you got your beard game from your mama.
Ooh. I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's a first. That's definitely a first, Julio. I gotta get that to you. That is a first.
Beer game.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen
beer game.
I've seen some very close beers on a couple of females. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That laser hair removal is necessary. I will. You be like, nope, man. It has to go.
True story, and I'll move on. There was a lady in my neighborhood. I was coming up. She used to go to the barbershop and get that shit lined up. I swear to God, yo, like real.
She went to the barbershop.
That shit, like she had the Metro Man here, son. That shit.
Yeah. You're all I need.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Julio. Though. Julio, I ain't gonna lie to you though. It's a trip though, man. When you seeing a woman got her cleavage all up in here, man, and she's sitting up here like this, and you see this streak of hair going down here to the middle.
I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't saying you, Sean.
It's a beast.
Hair all around here.
Hold on.
Down the middle.
Let's switch this up. For all my ladies out here, I'm a side with y'all for a minute. While we sit here talking about y'all, and how hairy y'all can be. I want you to understand something. Us men gotta stop worrying about the fupas, because it's the men out here with fupos. Okay, because when you try to have sex, you say, "Well, can I see it?" Because all I see is your belly button in 7 years. So you gotta understand, if you gotta lift it up to get it down. You know what I'm saying? You got a fupo. You got understand that. So
you be looking for that thing with a flashlight and a magnifying glass. Like, where that?
You wonder why she got a hurt back your stomach on her spine in the midst of having good times. You know what I'm saying? That's called a fupo. If you ain't know what you qualify for, that's what you qualify for. You making sure you got a strong back.
Yeah, you gotta lift up your belly to go to the bathroom. That's the problem.
I mean, you gotta lift the belly to do anything besides, if you gotta lift it up, and the boat meat to you. That's too much lift up to do for anybody to get things popping. Somebody spraining a muscle. That was
Julio, I gotta tell you, man, this has been the biggest change. What I've seen as I'm getting older, the biggest change that I've seen now is just looking at people. I've always been a people watcher since I was a little kid. And I'm gonna tell you now, man, it is so difficult now. Sometimes it's a shame that as here we are, almost 2021. And now when I look at certain people, I gotta turn around and literally ask, and somebody that, a friend of mine next to me or something like that, or ask a girl, and that's like, do you know what gender that is? I mean, it's getting to a point where you literally got to question a person's gender.
Right.
And I'm talking about women in general. Most of the guys, I can pretty much tell them. But when you walk to a person and you're trying to figure out what gender they are, that's not good, man. That's not good. I mean, it's like, and it's not getting better.
It's not going to.
It's not getting better. When I go back and look at some of these older films, like back in the 40s or 30s or 40s or 50s, women look like women. They wore dresses. The guys look like guys who wear suits and stuff. But nowadays, I mean, you literally, and I just think about what you're saying, something about lifting it up, Julio. I mean, literally now, before, how you used to be able to, back in the day, you used to be able to turn out the light and get ready, get into your groove with your girl and stuff like that. Nowadays, man, you don't want to have that light all the way off, bro. You want to you may be finding some.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Let me tell you something.
You butt popped off, and she said, "You thought I had this sexy leg?" And a leg popped off.
That movie was so daggone funny.
thought the hair was done, and a wig popped off, and then she even pulled their eyelashes off. Now eyelashes been coming off for a long time. Y'all been
The eyelashes and the wig look.
Yeah, I tell you what,
I'm a wig lover. Don't I can't even.
now they
Women
got
say
eyes that look like windshield wipers.
married women and men women in relationships say they are tired of men everywhere around the house. That's their most big complaint. But women, we're tired of y'all leaving your damn eyelashes and bras around the house. You need to put them shits up somewhere. You ain't got a pair of them little eyebrows and your bra hanging around somewhere. She is leaving her mark. She gonna leave a set of eyelashes and one bra.
Mm, I
That's
forgot
how.
to take them things off. One time I woke up, it was stuck to my forehead. I was like, see, this is why I don't wear these things. I was like, how we get off eyelash seat of
I ain't gonna ask what kind of,
it?
I ain't gonna ask what kind of night you had. Stuck to her forehead.
Had a
Wait,
third eye on her leg. Third
I'm
eye.
like, what?
Boy, I tell you.
Mm-mm. Nope. Wherever there's a hook, there's a bra. It's for the bra. That's what you're trying to say, Julio. Like, stop that foolishness.
For real, y'all. Yeah, for real, every time. For real, it's a trademark in any. Y'all just like I don't everywhere you go, the kitchen, the couch, the bathroom, uh, sometimes in the car garage. Y'all leave bras anywhere, like men leave drawers and socks. You just
Cause let
I
me
don't
tell
know.
you, them things have to come off after It's like this thing has to come off, and it's a torture device. It's like, nah, I can't take no more of being constricted. You mean there like that freedom?
I mean,
I'm gonna ask you a real question, Shonda. I'm gonna ask you a real question. Do you think, in general, if men weren't really around, it was just women, do you think that most women would go braless if men weren't around?
I think so.
Just in general, you think they would?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, when I can get away with it, shoot. Cause nah.
somebody in the chat say, when it comes to bras, you gotta worry about the size because sometimes when taking it
That's
off,
true.
you snatch them, pop like.
Yep.
Yeah, some people can't afford to take them off. They take them off, boy. You look like they got a set of swings. I'm telling you,
I mean,
I don't know some of these women how they turn around and don't have back problems because I can't believe they walk around
Well, some do.
an
yeah,
extra 20 pounds.
some do. That is a common. Yeah. Before we get on that, but listen, y'all so crazy. I can't. Y'all ain't about to have breasts and heavy titties in here. This whole conversation.
Happy sex.
I want to say, I want to say, rest in peace.
Thank
The
you. I was
Devo
getting
man.
at that. Yes.
Uh, I was- so we just in the last 2 years, y'all. We lost John Witherspoon, Tiny, a few other people. So rest in peace, Devo. The funniest meme I saw so far pertaining to him, was someone had an angel in heaven saying, "I lost my halo," and they had Devo standing there with his halo, and we ain't talking about some what halo. That was the funniest meme.
That is funny. I
Yeah,
had the opportunity to meet him years ago in his heyday, actually in LA. I was there for the Soul Train Awards, and he was such a sweetheart, a nice, genuine guy, just sweet. He could turn that mean face on, and then a second later, he's smiling and laughing. And I just remember, like, we were there. It was me and two other girlfriends of mine. And he was like, "Y'all out east girls, y'all better be careful out here." And we saw him. We were there for I think 4 or 5 days. We saw him everywhere. Every time he saw us, he was like, "There go my out east girls." And he made sure we were straight. Y'all okay? Nobody bothering you? Da da da. I mean, just a nice, genuine guy. So I was sad to see that he passed. And they're saying that he may have had COVID. He had COVID 4 months ago. And just maybe 5 days ago, he was exhibiting some symptoms where, he was on a podcast and it was hard for him to breathe. So, I guess they're going to do an autopsy and find out more. But yeah, rest in peace, Devo. Cool ass dude, man. Cool ass dude.
We got somebody in our chat line by Lovely. Is this someone that you know, Queen?
Oh no, I don't know. We were just chatting.
Okay. Yeah, we got somebody chatting. Anyway, we want to welcome our comedian guest. We've got Nikki Wu, and we welcome our man Zack Johnson. What's up, Zack? Welcome to the W podcast, man. It's great to have you two on today. How you guys doing?
Welcome.
I'm amazing. Always blazing. Never ate a raisin.
Can we hear you all? Nikki? No, hold on, Nick. I think you're on mute. Hold on a second. Let me check you out here.
This dude's stupid. Never ate a raisin. Zack, you had
I don't
raisins, man.
I don't mess with raisins.
Okay, can you hear me now?
There we go. We can hear you now.
How y'all doing?
Good, Nikki. How are you?
I'm good. I've eaten raisins. I didn't know what to say behind Zack with that.
There's nothing to say. Just agree.
What about a broom?
Just agree with me.
What about a broom?
No, I definitely don't eat no goddamn prunes.
Oh,
I'm under the prune eating age.
Really?
You can't even buy a prune unless you're 63.
That is not true.
I guess you stay regular.
It's illegal to have prunes on your person unless you're in your 60s. It's illegal in New York State and North Carolina.
Oh wow, I'm in New York State.
Well, you better get rid of them goddamn prunes and go get a deuce of cocaine. You better get rid of them prunes. They're gonna throw you under the jail.
Okay.
And you don't want to be in jail with prunes. Trust me.
Not at all. That's probably not a good thing.
One way or another, something gonna be loose enough.
You don't want that smoke. You don't want that problem.
I might be able to clear out a cell though with them prunes though. I can clear out the cell, baby.
They used to that. You ain't gonna do nothing but entice them.
hey, hold on. They be like, you've been eating prunes, haven't you?
Right.
They just know.
I sure love me a prune.
Or Tiny will come back and say, "You want your prune?" Somebody got
you want your prunes.
Prunes.
Oh God!
Hey, Julio, you remember now? When growing up, man, we had some prune juice, man. That used to be the family laxative. Remember that?
Okay.
Their grandmothers didn't play with that. There was always a bottle in the fridge.
What? Cold.
My nana
in the door.
No, my nana was from like old school New York where they were like sock hopping and shit. My nana had me drinking castor oil and that nasty shit. Yeah, it was. And then I swear to God, and rest in peace, whoopings made me the man I am today. But if you was really backed up, she had suppository, son, and you never ever
went up.
Suppository.
No, bro. I never had no competitor. No, I never. No.
Right.
No, I had experienced that, bro.
That sounds like we should be making a call to CPS.
Right.
You ain't lying, boy, because I told you prune juice.
And it's not as funny anymore. When I started imagining.
I don't want to tell you how to run your show, but don't tell that story anymore.
Very sad. Very sad.
Yeah, that was a natural in our family, bro. My grandparents, when it was my grandparents, used to be castor oil.
That and this other stuff called Father John.
Yeah, Father John.
Father John.
Those are the three things used to be that cabinet right there.
What the hell have I walked into?
Right. An incestuous conversation, apparently.
Jeez.
Weird there.
Exactly. This is our COVID edition.
Right.
This is our COVID edition. Anyway, I want to welcome everybody, man. I want to thank you so much for having. We got Nikki, we got Zack Johnson, Nikki Who. We're gonna start off with Nikki. Nikki, tell us where you're from, and tell us your story. How'd you get into comedy?
Well, I was a stripper first, and that didn't work out too well.
I don't believe
that's a conversation by itself.
Right?
If you was a stripper, you would still have your moves. Let me see something.
No, that was the problem. I didn't have enough moves. So they put
It's not for me, it's for research purposes.
Right. We have to do that in private, baby. We got to do that in private.
Yeah.
That is quick. Man. I like that. He quick.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
quick. Like, let me see. No, what happened was I came to the strip club with a full pair of drawers instead of the string. And I thought I was being smarter because I figured if I danced really well, that by the time I'm done, I'd have a full diaper drawers full of money because I didn't think the string would hold it. See, I was forward thinking, but the club didn't agree with it. They didn't hire me. He loved my personality, so I started emceeing at the strip club, and
But-
you know,
But
so that's
before,
how I started.
to wear a pair of full
That's a
drawers,
story.
You said what?
to wear a pair of full drawers, you have to have a full ass. So that way you can.
Well, I started with a half ass because I knew that I could fill in the drawers with the dollars. See, the thing is, we had to work together. I came with a plan. I came with half an ass and a full
half-ass.
And a full
There you
draw.
go.
drawers, and everybody's happy. But it didn't work out that way. I don't think they understood, you know, where
Your
I
logic. Yeah.
because I was working smart, not hard.
I cannot.
Or not.
That's
So I came in halfway to come out full, but they didn't agree.
okay. That's
So I
good.
ended that career and started this one. So here I am today with full drawers on and lots of jokes. That's what I do now.
There we
Want
go.
to do it?
There we go.
What are you doing?
Zach, tell us about you, Zach. Zach, I'm still laughing about you and the kids, though, man. I love that.
You should. It's a brilliant
I
joke.
love your story about the kids, man.
As you should. It's brilliant.
So Zach, tell us about your journey.
Well, my journey was actually kind of like Nikki's. I too aspired to be a stripper, but they said my penis was too big. So here I am.
I don't believe that.
He lying like hell.
They said,
You know it's
he
big.
said
but
he got too much dick to be telling jokes.
Oh, please. I don't believe you. They all say that.
She said they all say that.
They all say that.
That's my story. And I'm sticking to it.
Huh?
That's my story, and I'm
Oh
sticking
my
to
God.
it.
It sounds like a good story.
That's all I got.
Yeah, we'll buy that. We'll go along with
All
it.
I got is a good story.
See, I had a question for both of y'all.
Yeah.
For both of y'all for the guests today. I got 5 questions. You know what I'm saying? He already asked one. What got you? I got some random shit. Zach, I'm gonna start with you.
Julio, hold on a second. We're gonna take a commercial break real quick. And soon we come
Okay.
back from the commercial break. Everybody hang in, and we'll get to your questions soon. We give it on commercial break. Everyone, you're listening to the Max Mobile Celebrity Podcast with our comedian Nikki Hu and also Zack Johnson. We're going to our first commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment.
Creating a mobile app for my business has been one of the best decisions I've ever made as a business owner. It helps me stay connected with my customers. It allows me to send my customer specials at any point in the day using push notifications. I even have a loyalty system integrated to encourage more repeat business, which really works. And best of all, my customers love our mobile app. They're always using it, asking about it, interacting with it, and more. Developing a mobile app has been one of the most cost-effective ways for our business to grow, connect with new customers, and encourage existing customers to come in more. It's really paid off. To top it off, developing the app was extremely inexpensive and has shown a very high return on investment when considering the amount of new business we've generated from our business app. And if you're a business owner thinking about developing a mobile app, I highly recommend it. It will help you grow your business, connect with your customers, and stand out from your competitors.
A new day has come. Sable Ascent is taking your business around the world at no cost. We are connecting Black businesses in one global community, transacting with one currency, Stablecoin, creating one economy. Remember, you are not alone. A digital world is here. Register your business today at sableascent.com.
With this current pandemic, We know there's still a lot of business owners that feel they don't need a mobile app to sell products to their current customers. Well, at least that's what they think. And maybe that's been the case in the past. But if you want to prepare for the immediate future and start seeing massive benefits right out the gate, you would need a mobile app from Max Mobile Pro to keep up in this fast lane of e-commerce. Not so easily convinced? There are many reasons why small business owners should embrace the revolution and invest in mobile apps. Here are just a few. Mobile apps are a great strategy to keep your customers engaged with your brand, offering unique features that are more relevant. More specifically, they act like gentle reminders that pull your customers back with real-time loyalty programs. One significant advantage of a mobile app developed by Max Mobile Pro is that it provides businesses with the opportunity to personalize their communications by leveraging user profile information. Companies are able to engage their customers individually in real time. An app provides brands with the tremendous opportunity to offer a highly personalized user experience and develop deeper relationships with customers, domestic and worldwide. To learn more how we can promote your brand using a custom mobile app, talk to our senior consultant by calling 813-403-7271. Once again, that number is 813-403-7271. Or visit us on the web at www.maxmobilepro.com. Your customers have all gone mobile. When will you?
All right, welcome back, everybody. And so, Julio, you said you got some questions for our guest today?
Yeah, I did. We call it a little catfish, too. A little small one. We're going to keep it. We call it a little catfish. I wish I could flip my camera around, but I can't. We got one. My question for you, Zach, starting off crazy stuff. For mayonnaise or Miracle Whip?
Miracle Whip.
Nikki, same question, man.
I'm a salad dressing kind of guy. I don't really like mayonnaise. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
It is a difference. And tell me, so you like the tangy, tangy on your cabbage? You don't want no just the this is salad dressing.
I actually like it a little bit sweet, so that's what I'm into. I like sweet and savory. That's what I'm into.
All right. So, thank you for your culinary on that. Nikki, how about you? You a mayonnaise or Miracle?
Mayo. I can't stand Miracle Whip.
Can't stand. So that's debate right here. Oh my God, bro. Also, well, I'm gonna say this for both of y'all. It was a perfect question, Zach. There's two choices of women. Everything's almost perfect about them, except they have one flaw. All right, so everything together, she got bad feet or bad teeth.
Right.
Yeah,
I have to pick out of bad feet and bad teeth.
Either she's gonna have bad feet and everything else is perfect, or she's gonna have bad teeth.
I don't even have to think about that shit. We're gonna go with bad feet. I don't even give a fuck if she has feet if she's fine enough. I'm gonna be honest with you. You could take her sock off and it could be wooden from the ankle down. I don't care.
Okay.
Nikki, for you, there you go. He has everything you want, even down to this motherfucker behind me, even down to his manhood. But either he got no, here it is. He got a big dang-a-lang with no job, but take care of the house, or he got a little dang-a-lang, 6 figures, and which one you gonna take?
I feel like this question is kind of loaded because I don't know if y'all know, my man has one leg. Okay, so feet is not my issue, but God is so great. Okay, he may have one leg, but that nub serves as 2 dicks. So I'm gonna go with the bad feet because from behind I got 2 dicks. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I'll go with bad feet.
She didn't even answer the question.
Yes, I did. Bad feet.
I switched it up. Actually, I switched it up. I asked you.
Oh,
you got
my bad. My bad.
She already had her answer ready. He was locked and loaded.
He was ready.
I sure was ready. I was ready.
I like that.
I I took it personal. My man got one leg. I was like, wait a minute. I felt like
she said Julio trying to be funny.
Right, Julio trying to be funny. You know my man got one leg, Julio.
I really didn't know he did.
Well, now you do. Now the world knows.
He knew. He was on some bullshit. He knew.
I swear to God, son. I swear to God, B. I swear to God, I wouldn't talk about nobody.
Nah, son, you good, son. It's all good, son.
Ass, B. Dead ass, someone do no shit like that to no New York.
It's all good, son. It's all good, son.
He's so golly.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. What happened to Zach? Keep going.
Yeah, well, just lost that.
Oh, God.
So, Julio, your question was, so he packing, but no job, but take care of the house, or he not packing, make 6 figures, but you on your own at home.
Yes. Yeah.
That was the question.
Okay, yeah, you're right. My bad. Okay. Let me tell you, I would say packing, always packing. That's important. Packing is important. But
now, Nikki, come on. You know you got that toolbox in your nightstand there.
Oh no, I don't. I told you I got 2 dicks. I don't need a toolbox when you got 2 dicks.
Come on, Nikki.
I got 2 dicks at home.
Nikki, you know well you got a big old toolbox in your nightstand.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
At that cobalt.
Oh Lord, no.
Nikki don't even use batteries. Hers is all USB.
Fully charged, yeah. It's that second leg, baby. It's that third leg that's charged. But I would say packing. And it's okay if he has money or not. I don't care about money. I don't care for money like that.
Exactly. Okay. I've been on both sides. It just, you know, a jerk is a jerk whether he poor or rich. It's just yeah.
So money really don't. I don't worship dollars like that, so I really don't care. But if he's good to me, I'm good.
See, men out here, man.
That's real.
I mean, the real thing is, if you got a big nigga, you can get away pretty much all you want, long as you slinging the wood to knocking a home run, making a holler to the tops of the mountains.
Because most of them dudes out there slinging like that, that's community peen. Ain't nobody got time for community peen.
That thing belongs to Tanya, Tanisha, Juanisha, Michelle.
Good coochie. I'm trying to miss a man that tolerate a lot of bullshit for some, you know what I'm saying? They do tolerate. Y'all women put up with a lot of shit for some good dick. So don't act like that damn thing ain't a qualifying factor in what y'all put up with nowadays and what we put up with for real. Because that's sex.
That's not true.
Okay, so to a certain extent, maybe when I was younger, but after a while, it's like.
Because then you find out what you're worth later on, and you're like, you know what? I don't have to. So that's not true. I think that's on an individual basis, and also when you were younger, like when I was younger, probably. But it's all in how much you're gonna take. R. Kelly said it best: when a woman is fed up, it ain't.
That's it. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Penis. When it's over, it's over. So that's not always true. And once we find out what we have, y'all in trouble.
That's right.
I'm really the ones in trouble.
Y'all the ones in trouble because now all women are making the money. You know, we got toys, as AJ said, whole drawer full of them.
Right.
What we need? what you really coming with?
Right.
So
I'm waiting because I've been on this planet a long time. Been waiting. A great conversation and a laugh ain't enough. All the time.
I'm going to say this to the two queens on the show. You are both absolutely correct. I know that, and you know what? And I'm old school. I'm older than everybody here. I'm old school. And, you know, the bottom line of it is I had a question for a lot of the fellas. A lot of the fellas that were, let's say, pro athletes. And they turn around there with the sisters from the time they were growing up. They're broke. They're struggling. And then all of a sudden now they get their multi-million-dollar contracts, whether you're playing NBA, whether you're playing NFL. And all of a sudden they leave the sisters, you know. Now, one of the things I've asked a couple of fellas, a couple of pro athletes that I actually know personally, and this kind of relates to what you guys were just saying. I always asked them, I said, why is it that you turn around and leave the sisters when they were supporting you when you didn't have nothing? And now that you turn around now, you got some, you got a little money, and now you're hanging out with, outside of the race. And, the response to the guy, they said, well, we don't want to be harassed, and, we get tired of this. And I'm sitting here thinking, I said, well, what about when you didn't have nothing and she was supporting you, And so when I listened to your answers, you're absolutely correct. Sisters are just looking for somebody because their heart is the most important thing. It's how their heart is. And I understand brothers about making money. And my whole thing, growing up old school, I still believe in a man looking after his woman. And what I mean by that is, a lot of women out here now, especially sisters, they're graduating at a higher rate than men in colleges. They're very successful. Things have really changed for them, and it got to the point where they had to. They're very successful now, and at the end of the day, they're just looking for somebody just to look after them. Somebody that's going to protect them. Someone's going to respect them. And at the end of the day, and you're right, they want to be loved. At the end of the day, all pushed aside, money, physical things, all the glamour, all the bling. They just want to be respected.
Exactly.
And that's what it all comes down. That's what it comes down to.
Right.
And I feel sorry for this young generation. This younger generation here, these millennium kids, like my baby, my youngest is 19. I'm afraid of her generation and what she's going to end up with, because first of all, she got to realize the people that she's going out with at her age now between 19 and 25. First of all, she got to check out to make sure their gender is correct.
Right.
Well,
What do you think, Zach? What do you think, Zach? Zach, you saying anything? I'm just saying about these kids today. You gotta figure out what gender they are.
And that's a real concern, but it ain't rocket science. Ask to see a baby picture.
ask to see a baby picture.
It ain't rocket science.
You just
not a baby. Maybe at like 2, because babies kind of you can't them little ones.
You been asking were they playing with trucks or were they hopscotching? Which one were you doing? I need answers.
Show me the picture of the baby shower, so I know exactly what they was getting.
Hey, I got a little I gotta push back a little bit on your comment about a lot of black pro athletes dating white women. Maybe back in your day, like in the 30s or whenever you were around. But all the brothers I know that are professional athletes, they dating black women and they are proud of it.
That's cool. And you know something? At the end of the day, we can't really.
Back in the 20s, back in your day, I'm sure it was like that. They had money and it was so new to them. It was taboo to them. But we ain't doing that no more, bro. We ain't doing that no more.
I was raised up with a strong black mama. And when I saw that queen and everything she did a man's job and a woman's job.
You better know it.
And a lot of these sisters are doing that. They're the head of the household, taking care of these kids. And at the end of the day, you know what, Zach? What I realized overall, we don't know enough about our past. We don't really know our history. We don't know about the real kings and the queens. We don't even know that there were black kings and queens that was ruling Europe long before whites even existed. And that's the problem. We're lacking too much of who we are and where we came from. And I'm glad you said that, though. I'm glad you said that a lot of the brothers though that are still supporting our sister because
they don't play that game, man. They might fool around from time to time, but when you enter a marriage, you enter an agreement. That's a business relationship, and when I enter it, if I ever enter it, it's gonna be with a sister. I'm helping to build the empire with a sister. I'm not even attracted to white girls. They don't do it for me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I dated three my entire life. I ain't gonna lie to you. And
so you done had you a little mayonnaise in your life.
Yeah.
Mayo.
See, that's why I don't like mayo. I like Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip is the same color, Zach. Okay.
That's Puerto Rican.
Ain't the same.
What Puerto Rican?
See, that's Puerto Rican.
What about mustard?
What's mustard? Indian?
Mustard would have to be Brazilian.
Oh, God.
Julio, all right, Julio, did you catch a fish, Julio?
We caught one. We caught two.
How did we?
Yeah, you got quiet back there.
Yeah,
This dude fishing.
I can't. Yeah, and my man, he the one pulling them all in while we talking. I'm like, good job. We got a couple of cool. One
coaching.
came off.
Julio out there supervising.
Yeah, that's what he is.
He ain't caught shit.
Be like, yeah. Pull that. Reel it.
Hold that reel, nigga.
He said, man, you sure put the worm on that goddamn hook, boy. You hook that worm. You ain't out there doing shit.
You know, you need to use a shrimp next time.
Hey, Julio, we see your crew keep walking back and forth behind you.
Yeah. Man, he in the pose right now. He know y'all talking shit right now. He can't hear because but they going in. But nah, they good though, y'all. We had a good time though. This is what I like to do. Shoot, I be happy when I get up every day and go fishing. Shit,
I would sooner sit on the couch and do nothing than to go fishing. I hate fishing.
Do you really?
Well, Zach, sometimes, man, at this point, right, sometimes people trying to eat.
Yeah.
Julio ain't that poor. He can afford it.
Julio trying to get his dinner tonight.
He ain't struggling like that. He doing that shit for sport.
Yeah.
Don't you put that on my brother Julio. Don't you put that type of poverty on him.
Poverty.
Don't you do that to Julio. Julio a good man.
Oh Lord. I cannot.
Nothing too. Hey. Julio, show us your fish, Julio.
I don't want to see that shit.
You don't want to see it?
Julio ain't got no fish to show us.
He ain't fishing. It's homie fishing. The homie is fishing. Julio talking.
For Julio to show us a fish, he literally has to go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh shit! They do got two little fish in there.
Yeah, he got enough for one kid.
Hey man, put that small one back in there and let him live his life.
You know that small one ain't right. You ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
You're wrong. That's against the limits.
Yeah, you can put that back in there.
The immune system is weak. You put it back.
That somebody's gonna be good on it.
That little fish got the COVID.
Right.
COVID.
It's something wrong with that little guy.
You trying to stick in that little one, man? A toothpick?
Right.
That's a set.
That ain't nothing but like 2 nuggets. That's 2 nuggets. Fish nuggets.
2 nuggets.
Hey, DJ Handfish, you should do it back.
2 nuggets.
That's 2 damn catfish nuggets. The hell?
Yeah, that's a good old sandwich right there.
Put that baby back. You ain't shit.
That's a slider,
bro.
A slider.
It ain't a whole sandwich.
Nah.
You could put that little fish on a Hawaiian roll.
Oh, okay. Little appetizer fish. You got some appetizers.
That little fish ain't shit. You need to throw him back in and let him live his life.
Right.
Like that, Jackson. Put that on a Hawaiian roll.
Julio, you're not gonna get right with your spirit if you don't put it back, because that's
right.
That little fish back.
That shit ain't even right. His immune system built up yet another.
Bro.
You can't fight.
I'm serious. I understand.
It's not a full-grown fish.
Put the little one back in there, man. Let it grow.
Put the little one back, man, before we start the campaign.
That's an infant baby killer.
It's an embryo. He done took the embryo out the water, all the fish.
All the goddamn fish.
Of all the fish in the goddamn lake.
You know what I'm saying? You had to catch the baby and keep it.
Yeah.
You a goddamn bully for that.
Right.
He's an abortionist is what he is.
Oh! Dolphin come and tip your goddamn boat over.
Zach, you know what'd be funny? You know how we watching TV, man, all of a sudden we just see this big, huge, like, jaws come up here, man, and just...
I would love it. I would love it. Yo, your show will go viral.
We see nothing but a big fish come in and snatch him.
I would love it.
It's her head.
His mama coming.
That's gonna go viral after that.
Oh no!
You know that mama fish? He got my baby.
Your show will go viral, and I'm willing to see Julio die for it.
No! Can't be killing my co-host off yet. We need him.
Julio,
Yo, y'all numbers will be through the roof next week.
Oh God.
Julio, put that back though, man. On the real, put that back, man.
He can't. He had the poor baby on ice too long. That thing dead.
It's dead.
Probably. He on ice too long. But
Light of the night.
he gonna have a special life. You wrong.
You can't even get a decent taco.
He gonna haunt your ass. No. He gonna get diarrhea for 7 days. Bad luck eating that baby fish.
Mm-hmm. That spirit gonna haunt his ass. Why did you eat it?
My neck keeps itching. I don't know why my neck keeps itching. It's that goddamn fish.
He's twitching. He gonna wake up tomorrow like this.
It's that fish.
Put that back.
Fish twitch.
I don't mind though. Nikki, right now in comedy, your top 5 right now in comedy.
Oh, that's a good one. Nikki who, and Nikki who. No, it's not. I always want to say that. No,
what's up?
Top 5, Eddie, of course, and I know him personally. So yes, him, Dave. I'm gonna throw somebody off that's out there that I love so much. Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers was dope to me. Red Fox, and me. Shit. 5.
Zach, throwing you, bro. Give me your top 5, bro.
I'm gonna go Chappelle, Rock, D.L. Hughley, and more than just his comedy, but his social commentary. He is unapologetically black and unafraid. The big homie, my big homie, Dominique, and a up and coming comic named Uncle Trent out of Rochester, New York.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Thanks. All right.
I'm gonna check him out.
School up in Rochester.
Shout out to Rochester.
Yeah.
You went to school in Rochester?
Yeah, I went to the Eastman School of Music.
Okay. Oh, you had money. That shit is. Somebody in your family cared about you.
I was the only black recipient there too in the engineering class. Wow. Only black recipient. Matter of fact,
you was probably the only black one since then.
Yeah. Wow. Chuck Mangione was my theory teacher.
Who? Beethoven?
Yeah, who? Chuck Mangione.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was trying to say he was my theory teacher at the time.
Wow. I thought he said Beethoven was his music teacher. I was gonna say, damn, brother, you look good to be 1,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what part of New York you from?
Who?
You.
Rochester.
Oh, you from Rochester?
I am.
Oh, snap, man. What part of town you in, man?
The North Side, Joseph Ave, Hudson Ave, Seneca Manor, Fight Village. Huh?
Check this out, bro. When I was going to school up there, I used to live on. They still got Genesee Street.
They don't take away streets.
Okay. No, you're surprised. I used to be a Genesee. Matter of fact, when I was there, remember when you
was on the west side.
Well, no, I was on the black side of town. It used to be Madison High School. Madison High School back in the day used to be.
My mama went to Madison.
It was the first time I went to school there. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the Hall Centuries wore guns.
As they should.
The Hall. I'm telling the truth. That the Hall.
Yo, people think Rochester like some country bumpkin town. Rochester's like little Brooklyn. You can get fucked up in Rochester.
Rochester's a little gangster. That's a little gangster town, man.
Yes.
Yeah, so what year? AJ, what year was you in Madison?
Summer 72.
Went to school 76, 77.
Told you.
So,
but I went from Madison to Brighton High School.
Brighton is in the suburbs. Somebody loved him.
I was out in the suburb. Parents got dad worked at Kodak. He retired.
Your parents got that Kodak check. They got that
Yeah, he went
that bonus check. That bonus used to be the monster.
That bonus check.
That bonus used to stimulate the whole city.
They still got the War Memorial.
They have everything that was there when you were there is still there, sir. Stop asking.
Securities is gone, bro. Securities is gone. Sibley's is gone. McCurdy's is gone, bro. That's gone, bro.
Midtown. Do they still have Sibley's? No. Okay, you're right. That's gone.
Yeah, Sibley's is gone. McCurdy's is gone. And Midtown Tower.
Oh yeah, all that shit gone.
Yeah, I know all that's gone.
What you saying, Julio?
The Calabash is gone. Club Taurus is gone. Yeah. Club La Freak is gone. All that shit gone. All
I was there when they built the Holiday Inn Hotel right downtown.
The bingo hall is gone.
Listen, age, bro.
The place on Genesee Street that used to sell butterscotch, that's gone too. All that shit gone.
Right now.
Ties on McCree and Samuel Way, she gone too. She died a long time ago.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm really gonna get to this one. Where's Ike's Lounge?
That shit gone. All that shit gone. You're right. I stand corrected, sir.
Yeah, he's corrected. You're corrected.
I keep forgetting there's 50 years between it, so a lot of shit is gone.
You know what, Zach? I want to point out that when y'all the same high schools, you know, your parents might have went to, you know, you and AJ have similar forehead and nose features, so I just don't know what.
You really thought who cares? The man that raised me, I'm gonna call him dad. So I don't. AJ may be my biological father, but Clarence Johnson.
Y'all wrong. We are about to wrap up, you guys. It has been stinking hilarious. I can't with y'all. Zach, tell us where we can see you next, what's going on. Shout out your, Instas, all that good stuff, your socials.
This Tuesday, I will be at Crate Wine and Restaurant Bar in Greenville, South Carolina. I do like every 3-month show down there. I got the very hilarious DS Sanders coming through to bless the microphone. And that's this Tuesday. And if you want to find me on any social media, my name is the same on all social media platforms. It's The Zack Johnson. That's TheZack Johnson. That's on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Black Planet, Christian Mingle, Uber Eats, Tinder, Patreon, Plenty of Fish, Bumble. I think that's all of them. I think Bros and XNX.com. Name is the same.
Yeah,
not the Tinder. I cannot.
Tinder, Bumble, Black, Plenty of Fish.
Oh my God, he still got Black Planet going.
I'm on everything.
Lovely said, "What about OnlyFans, yo?"
Yeah.
Not yet.
I ain't get into that yet. Oh, Queen Nikki.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell them what's up.
Well, I do a show every Saturday, a virtual with Joker's Comedy Club every Saturday night. Julio's going to be doing it in the future. Every Saturday night we do it, which is tonight on Zoom. It's $5. Yeah, we do that every Saturday. I'm the same on everything, like Zach was saying. Not on Bumble and all the others. I don't do all those. But on Facebook, Instagram, it's Nikki Who, not Ho. A lot of people like to say Ho. It's Who. It's not Ho. Ho was my former life. I'm changed. I'm different,
Won't he do it?
No, he done changed things up for me a lot in my life. Telling Joe, I'm using humor instead of hoism in these streets now, and so I'm in a better space. And it's Nikki Who on all platforms, and I see IHOO the way it's spelled on the screen. Yeah, I do a show, and I'm writing. I'm doing my thing, and I'm in New York, back in New York, so I'm doing projects here. I'm writing a lot here, and yeah, that's about it.
That's what's up. Thank you. And Julio.
Julio, what boat you want to be on next week?
No, I'll
be going to be on next week.
I'll be at the house, docked down, sipping on some cognac because it's birthday.
Right.
Spoken like a true alcoholic.
Oh, what a fake, man! You've been going around talking about Hennessey, man. Come on, bro. What's up with that now? All of a sudden, now you switch it up.
I mean, yeah, Hennessy is a cognac.
That's right.
You're gonna be laid up next week in somebody's hospital for that damn fish.
The baby fish. Baby fish gonna get your ass.
Laid up, bro.
Know about that, man.
Where you say he gonna be laid up, Zach?
In the hospital.
In a little bit.
Somewhere.
Taking a life.
You're gonna be on your last leg, hooked to a respirator. You're gonna get the COVID from that.
Oh Lord.
Just wrong. AJ?
They're gonna scan the X-ray and see that little baby fish right inside of you too.
He's gonna eat it whole. He ain't even gonna cook it.
In the show. We done. In the show.
Hey, Zach. Now we understand where the depository comes from. Now we understand what that whole thing's all about.
Oh.
Wow.
Good callback, AJ. Good call.
Now it's starting to make a lot of sense now.
It makes sense. I get it.
That's like when I was going up their ass.
You be catching.
I can't with y'all.
No track.
I cannot.
It's gonna clean this system out.
I'm leaving y'all. I'm gonna log off. I'm logging off.
AJ, shout it out. We're gonna wrap it up.
All right. I want to give a quick shout out to our queen Nikki Who. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Chop it up. We have to get you guys back again. Just to let you know, both you and Zach, we're going to be launching actually the first. We're gonna see what's happening next week. We're doing a comedy roast for this brother here next week. This is his birthday next Saturday, so we'd like to invite you back for that. And we're looking to we're going to be launching on Roku TV as well. So we're going to have our own we'll have our own TV channel.
Nice.
And what we're going to do, we're actually going to be creating a comedy division, because we want to get there's a lot of comics out here that a lot of people don't know about, and they're out here to hustling, especially with this pandemic and everything. So we're going to create a platform for a lot of comedians to be able to do a lot of virtual shows and get paid for it. We want to get develop some sponsorships, and we own a mobile apps company, and that's where the mobile apps Max Mobile comes from. The company's called Max Mobile Pro, and so what we want to do is we want to open up this channel for a lot of comedians out here, because there's a lot of brothers and sisters out here. Because we had this conversation last week, and there's only a handful of Black comedians in the past, 3 decades, and it's a shame. There's so many of us. And comedy is something that is so needed in our culture. Mm-hmm. This culture is just twisted. We got so much stuff going on with the politics, and then we got COVID and all this crap. And at the end of the day, it's all about the money. At the end of the day, no matter how you look at it, how you shave it, it's all about the money. If money wasn't involved in it, we wouldn't even be having all this stuff. We wouldn't be having COVID, because money is all involved in us. So we need you comedians to be able to help people to get through this culture. And if it wasn't for comics and music, I don't know where we would be. Black folks.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for music and comedy, we wouldn't even be here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We wouldn't be here. So I thank you so much for the craft that you two have, and sticking with it, because we know how tough it is. And so I think it's my job and our position, for me, Queen, Shonda, and Julio, for us to be able to open up this platform so we can have a lot of people, and especially during this pandemic, to be able to have virtual shows and be able to sell tickets online as well too. So we're going to talk to you guys about that as well. So thank you so much for taking your time out and coming on the show today. Special shout out to your families, all of your families with the holidays coming up. Special shout out to my mother, Aisha, and also my daughter, Lexi, and everyone in the family. Shonda, your family as well, and Julio. And special blessings for that little fish that didn't make it today. Because that was wrong, man. I took a look at that, man. That you should have put that on that. That wouldn't even work getting it on a hook.
We're gonna check on you later, Julio.
God don't like ugly.
Julio, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something.
Somebody said, "Rest in peace, Nemo."
I'm gonna tell you. Karma is also involved with fish. I'll tell you right now, karma is involved with fish too. Everything is in nature. It's all in the God right now.
I ain't wishing bad on you, Julio.
I'll tell you right now, man, you should put it back.
Listen.
So
hold on. Another fisherman right here. He said, "Is that an official brim to keep, sir?"
See, he got to prove it. Oh, it's head size.
Head size is the keeper.
Oh, go ahead, Shonda. So now everybody knows how to get in touch with Nikki, and also in Zach. And Shonda, go ahead and close it out.
Thank you all for being with us again today. It's been a pleasure. You can reach me all at Ushanda Tiana. That's my handle on all my socials. And thank you all for joining the Max Mobile Celebrity Podcast. Have a great Saturday.
Everybody have a great weekend, man. Take care.
Blessings.